Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and it's Micro Machine March, but not only that, it's my 200th episode. You know, I'm having a lot of fun with Micro Machine March, and I thought, what's something small I could do, but something special to me, and something I could share with all of you. And it popped up that maybe I should look for something in its original package, so we could take a look at that. But what's something special to me besides Star Wars and Star Trek? And, cause, you know, that's all I'm doing. I can't afford the Alien or Predator series as of yet. So I found this. Power Rangers was huge to me. Power Rangers is actually coming out in theaters tonight, and I'm actually gonna see it. I thought, you know what? It was a big part of my childhood. It's relevant again. And Micro Machines made it back in the 90s. So we're gonna dive right in this with set number 3, Megazord versus Squatt, which I don't think the Megazord actually fought Squatt, but whatever. It is what it is. So we have a lot to cover. We have 2 vehicles, 2 little figures, and there's some action with these 2. And plus I want to take a look at the box. So let's get right into this review. Alright, this box is sick. Even though some of the art is a little iffy, like their heads look a little odd. But still, very cool. We have a KB Toys sticker for $7.99. I would say right about now they're $2 higher for a Micro Machines pack with the same amount of plastic. Actually, a little less. But, yeah, better quality back in the day. So, anywho, we have our Chokin' Hazard, the nice logo, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Probably the best of the Power Rangers, debatably, is the originals. That's my favorite. And Zeo. Zeo's pretty good, too. Then we have the number down here. How to make the little figures work. Swing the sword. Hit his, I think it's Rocket Pack. Yeah, Rocket Pack. Which, I don't know. We'll look at that. And then we have Squatt, and to make his arms punch, hold his body, and twist back and forth. Pretty neat. 1994, Saban, Galoob Toys. Louis Galoob. Excuse me. And then there's the Galoob symbol there. On the back, we actually have 2 series going on. One is Zords and the bigger creatures. And then we have smaller packs with Zords, bikes, and then people without their costumes, and then people in the suits. So we have Jason, Zach, Billy, Trini, and Kimberly. Very nice. And I wanted to focus on this because I love this so much. You know, these came out before internet, and it wasn't used like it is today. It wasn't as good. You can't track products. And this says it all. It's like each sold separately. Products shown will become available at different times in 1994. Check stores for availability. So back in the day, for at least my generation, you know, when you wanted a Transformer, a Power Ranger, Dragon Ball Z, G.I. Joe, any of that stuff, Micro Machines, you had to check at the store every couple of weeks to see what was coming out, because you never really knew. Like, I remember going to Christmas shopping, and my grandparents would give me like a J.C. Penney magazine, and I had to circle what I wanted. Because back in the day, you ordered through magazines, you know. Internet wasn't used the same way it was today. So it's kind of interesting. Nice piece of history there when you look into it. But just a great box. I love all the art on here. What does that say? Collect all the Micro Machines, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I love this stuff. So, I'm going to open this, and then we're going to take a look at what comes inside. And holy crap, Jesus, those stupid wire ties were driving me nuts. There was like 1 million on the Megazord, and it took me forever to get it undone. But anywho, finally got him out. Couple things I have to say. Quickly with the sizes, the Megazord is a little over 2 3/4 inches. Squatt right here, he's about 2.5 inches tall. Now the sword is almost 2 inches in length, which is pretty cool. It's not chrome or anything, but it is detailed. And that could go right in his hand, which we'll look at later. Then we have the 2 minifigures. We got the Black Ranger, Zach, and then we have a Putty. Now they are extremely larger than minifigures you would get with, say, Star Wars, or even the Action Fleet. And they are detailed. They're pretty cool. I do like them a lot. Now that we went over the sizes and the box and everything, let's get right to the review. We'll look at the detail, the paint, and then we'll see what they can do, and then we'll be done. Here we have the Putty. Now, I always liked the Putties, even with Lord Zed. I thought they were great foot soldiers for Rita. And I think Micro Machines did a good job here. It's molded in a nice shiny gray plastic, and it has some muscle tone in there. And then on top of this gray plastic, we have some black paint for the eyes, mouth, and these nice stripes on the side. Very nice. And here we have the Black Ranger, Zach. One of my favorite original Rangers. I guess if you wanted to, you could say it's Adam. But I'm saying it's Zach because it's the originals. So anywho, we have nice mold in here. The body is nicely done. It's punching. Very cool. He has a belt, boots, a little holster there. And then we have his buckle morpher. And then for the paint, it's black, white. We have a little gold, black mixed in with there. For the helmet, nice light gray and gold for the eyes of the mastodon. Very nice. And then on his chest, we have the gold circle that's supposed to be the mastodon. And I don't know. If anybody has the answer to this, let me know. In the 90s, when Power Ranger toys were coming out, why did they put the symbol of what they are, like their power coin, on their chest, when in the show they didn't have that? If anybody knows, let me know, because that always bugged me. Great Micro Machine mold right here, and nicely painted. Look at the helmet. It's awesome. He even had the tusk on there by his visor, and the trunk, and a little white underneath his mouth. Just really cool. Nice. And here we have Squatt, one of Rita's henchmen, right from the beginning. And I'm going to say he has got some good paint. We have blue for the main part of his body. We have white for his teeth in different sections, yellow, black, and bronze. And then gray for his armor. And then black up here for his little goggles and his pupils. Just really nice. And on the back we have some screw holes and whatnot. For the mold, I think they did a good job. It really looks like him from the show. He's got his goofy looking face, his nice armor, and I always love this, how he has like a shield on one arm. And it's like a sun with a face on it. Very cool. We got some screws, which I mentioned before. More little detail on his armor. Copyright crap on his bum. And then we have some spikes on his back, on his hands. Just really neat. Now the cool thing is, this says, oh, you could turn it, and he'll punch, which is cool. Moves his two arms, and that's a friggin' gun. Like, they painted it to look like it's part of his arm or something, but seriously, come on. It's like a pistol, and I love that. I think it's awesome. Now, for his pants, we have some wrinkles in there with two buttons holding his straps. Now, also, his feet can move. They're on a swivel, so I guess if you really wanted to, you could put them all the way around. He is a little difficult to stand, but once you get it, it's okay. And then for his feet, it's like sandal type things. We got the straps going down. Oops. And then for his feet here, we have some spikes on there. So pretty interesting. I really like this guy. I think Micro Machines did a good job. I can't wait if I could find a Goldar or the Kin Sphinx. I really want them or the other Zords. Pretty neat. Now, let's take a look at that Megazord. And here we have the Megazord, the main reason why I bought this set. This Megazord and the first Ninja Megazord are probably my favorites. I grew up loving this thing to death. Maybe it's because of the dinosaurs, or maybe it's because it's just the first one I saw. I just loved it, and I love it today. Several years ago, for 2010, I was with my friend Doug in PA, and I saw one in Walmart, and I just bought it. And I still have it today. And I even pre-ordered the Legacy Dragon Zord to put on top of it and mix and match them. I love that stuff. But back to this little guy. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, but I love it anyway. This is nostalgia, man. We have, first for the paint, we got the blue, black, light gray, red, yellow. Yellow on this with the same colors. Coming up to the pterodactyl and the T-Rex. Light gray, black, yellow, red. For the arms, same yellow, red, black. It's just a mixture of the different colors. For the back, it's what we come to expect. Just blue, yellow, red, black, gray. But amazing. And the mold here is awesome. Getting a nice clean shot of those legs. Just look at all the detail they put in there. From these sides right here, we could see where the legs would fold up. Just amazing. The head of the saber-toothed tiger. The triceratops. Greatly molded. There's the treads. Just amazing. The T-Rex doesn't really have that much going on for it, but right here for the shield of the pterodactyl, I think they did a pretty decent job. Not really accurate, but I like it with all the textures here, especially right here on the yellow. For the mastodon arms, we got that M, and then this section right here, I always love the arms, especially when it went from tank mode to Megazord mode, battle mode. I love that with the little robot voice. Sweet. For the head, I guess it's okay. We got some nice horns on there. The overall shape is there. Just the paint's a little off. Like, it makes it look like an alien. But it's okay, I like it. Back here, these should be gray, because they're actually the guns from the tank mode from the Mastodon. But why they changed that is, if you push this, his hand swoops up, well, his arm. And that's so you could take this nicely detailed power sword, and it fits right in his hand like so. And now you could fight evil like this, but like, yeah, you know. And his other arm can turn all the way around. These two legs right here can move just like that. Not much. But this arm's awesome. I always liked when he got the power sword in the show, and you heard like those, I call them like Gundam noises when big machines and mechs grab stuff, and it's all like, you know, awesome stuff like that. But very nice. I really do like this, and I'm so glad I got it. And I'm happy I could share it with you guys. For comparison, we have a bunch of stuff. We have the Star Wars Micro Machines X-Wing from Galoob. We have the Star Trek Micro Machine USS Enterprise D. And I picked these because most people have them. And you can see how the Megazord and Squatt tower completely over these ships. They're just massive. Now over here we have the Black Ranger and Putty. And I picked the Hasbro figurines for two reasons. One, Hasbro makes bigger minifigures for Micro Machines than Galoob did. And I mean big. Second, these are the tallest creatures that Hasbro makes for minifigures, meaning these are the biggest they do. We have Chewbacca from the Force Awakens set with the R2-D2 head that opens up. And then we have that Rebel Soldier from the Rogue One wave. Very nice, I do like both of these. But as we can see, as big as they are, these Mighty Morphin Power Ranger minifigures are massive compared to these, and I like that in a way. So very nice. Even though they're all different sizes, Galoob is just amazing with the amount of detail and effort they put into everything they do back then. And just look at this. Star Wars, Star Trek, Power Rangers. I don't have any Babylon 5, but they made it. Like, they just did so much. And it shows. Just look at all the great stuff. Awesome. Before I end this review, just one little thing. I believe I forgot to say how tall Zach and the Putty are. Zach is, I would say, a little over 1¼ inches tall, and the Putty is 1½ inches tall. Having said that, that does it for my review today of the Micro Machines Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Collection Number 3 Megazord vs. Squatt set. Very friggin' awesome, that's all I'm gonna say. Great details, great paint, and it's not just vehicles, you get these little figures too, and I think it's well worth the money. Now, I got mine on Amazon, with shipping, for $8 and change, which is pretty damn good. Now, I looked around on eBay and Amazon for a long time, and usually this set does go for anywhere from $8 to 20-something bucks. So, a lot of times it's cheaper, sometimes it's higher. Now, all the different sets have different prices. I guess it depends on what you're looking for. They got the Dragon Zord. No Green Ranger, though. I know there are some sets with the Thunder Zords that there's only one on eBay as of right now. It's like a White Tiger and the White Ranger and two other things. I think like a Zed Putty. But besides that, this is a nice set. And I am really looking forward to getting the others, the cheaper ones that go with this one, with the bikes and all that. I think the set will look good once it's all together. And like I said, you get a lot for this. The figures are way bigger than figures you even get today. These are nice, especially if you're a fan of the 90s Power Rangers, the originals. This just brings you back a little bit. And you can't forget, you also get a sword, and he could hold it in both hands, which I don't think I mentioned. But you can whip this baby out, and just use your imagination. Not that I'm really playing with these, they're probably just going to go on a shelf when I'm done. But anywho, that's really all I have to say. Again, thank you everybody for watching. Like, I wouldn't have believed I would have made it to 200 episodes. The past couple of weeks have been really good talking to some of you, more and more on my channel. Like, I don't know what to say except thank you. It's nice to talk to you, see your feedback, and it's pretty cool to have people on there that, you know, it's sort of like a fan base growing. So anywho, I gotta get finished, gotta go see Power Rangers with my girlfriend, and maybe I'll let you know how it is. So again, thank you everybody for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button, and remember, it is Micro Machine March. We got a couple days left, so every day this month, March 2017, we'll be looking at another Micro Machines video. So if you dig Micro Machines, come check my channel out tomorrow. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.